I'm back. Welcome everybody to the show. This is the Mr. Lee, the popcorn guy, food reviews, snack reviews. Everything is done on the PTT, which is the packaging, texture, and taste. And all scoring is done on the 1 to 2,000 scale, 2,000 being the highest. Nobody gets to 2,000. Today, we're doing StarCrunch. And if you're wondering, Little Debbie is a real person. She was actually 4 years old when they put her on the packaging, and she is now the executive vice president of the company. That's a true story. How incredible is that? Her grandfather and business partner said when she was 4 that we should add her photo to the packaging. And that's how she got on the packaging. So, good job, Grandpa. I haven't had a StarCrunch in probably, I want to say 25 years. And I first got introduced to the StarCrunch when I was in sleepaway camp. The counselors would go buy this box for like $1. And then they bring it into the cabin and they sell each one of these to the campers for $1. And there's 12 in a box. So our counselors, we're making like $11 a box. You know how many boxes they went through a night of these things? Yeah, they were making some good money off us. Let's get to it. StarCrunch, it says it's the cosmic snack. It's cookies with caramel and crisp rice. That's what it says. Cookies, if you don't believe me, I'm gonna read that to you. Cookies with caramel and crisp rice. If you could think of something more unappetizing than a cookie with caramel and a crisp rice, dude, these people need to talk to me. We could start this over. I mean, this thing should be called, you know what? Get to that in a minute. Let me try it first before I open my mouth and think how smart I think I am. On the back, there's the ingredients, calorie content. If you aren't aware that there's a new FDA guideline that says that the nutritional facts have to be larger than previous. So this is actually up to the new standards. You're gonna see that the calories are gonna be much larger. It has to be almost, I think it's a 7-point font. So keep an eye out for that. You'll notice which companies are up to date on their nutritional packaging by the way they're enlarging their calorie count. And good to know. Today we bake. They're letting you know today we bake. I don't know what today it is, but it's here. Let's get to it. Not great glue. Rule number 3 in the show, gotta have good glue. Good glue keeps the box sealed. If you don't have good glue, the box gets open. That's not good for food when the box is open, but it's okay glue. We've had better glue on the show. When you open it, you actually notice that there is some settling in the box, which is kind of weird. There's room for actually another row of cookies, but there's not. Let's pull it out, and this is what we see. Not as big as I remember, but maybe when you're a kid in sleepaway camp and you have little hands, these things seem bigger. I got big hands. So, see, so now it fits in the palm of my hand. This is a palm cookie. Anyway, let's get to it. This is like a 0.5 mil bag. Very, very thin bag. Not a big fan of thin bags. Usually the thicker the bag keeps it fresher the longer. This isn't that thick, so let's see what happens. So first thing we're gonna do, let's pop it open. Let's get it. That's a great first smell. For having such a thin bag, that is a great first smell. Let's take it out. We're gonna look at this thing. Look at this thing. Yeah, look at that. Let's just rotate it a few more times. Take a look at that. This is like in Star Wars, where Han Solo gets stuck. They capture him and they freeze his body in that machine. He's stuck like that. This is that, but with Rice Krispie treats, with Rice Krispies or rice. I shouldn't say Rice Krispies, with little rice, and then they like freeze them with chocolate. It's stuck like this. That's what this reminds me of. Han Solo being stuck as a prisoner and being transported to Jabba the Hutt. Did I get that right? Where are my Star Wars people at, right? That's pretty good. I think that's good. Ninja? Anyway, so let's get to it. Break it apart, the texture, it's nice texture. Let's break it apart. Yeah, that's awesome. Did you guys see that? Let's try that again. Let's get closer. Where's my camera at? Look at this. Dude, that's awesome. Now, tastes great. I feel like I have a very good palate for sweets and candies. I feel like I taste stuff in different parts of my mouth. The initial bite I get is like a caramel taste. But as it hits the back of my palate, I'm getting marshmallow taste. So caramel first, marshmallow second, and then in the third layer, I'm getting like an underlining, like almost like a chocolatey taste, but not chocolate, almost like a sweet chocolate. Very, very good combination. It's a little chewy. It's not as crunchy as I remember. But, and it's funny because as you eat it, you don't see like the little rice pieces. They're only on the outside. So, solid. Tastes great. Good little snack. Don't love the thin packaging. Initial smell is fantastic. Thinner box, not great glue. Let's give them a score. What do you guys think out there? Where do you think I'm going with this? You think I'm going 1600s? 1700s? What do you think? I'm gonna give it a good score. $17.25. Solid store. Solid score. Tell me what you think about the review. Like it if you like it. Tell your friends. And happy holidays.